What's up, guys, and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Dungeon Master. Previously on Justice League, The New Era. He looks at Apex. This is uncomfortable. He's our new Superman. We need one. The Earth needs one.
What do you mean new?
Apex is going to take the role.
I did what I had to do based on what I had learned from my own universe being destroyed. And I thought I needed to be harsher than what Superman was. And I may have been wrong. Only time will tell.
You left a ring on Oa.
Yes. It's with the Lantern Corps Council.
Do you trust them?
As far as I can throw them.
Well, let's hope that doesn't come back and bite us. The last thing we want is a lantern running around. We've got a Robin to bury. I expect all the League. This will not be a public funeral.
I'll send the notification.
Thanks. And just pulls the cowl back and storms out. Anything else you want to do right now? Anywhere you want to go?
Yeah, well, I'm at the headquarters, technically.
You are in Metropolis,
Right.
yeah.
Well, I'm in the tower, which is all I need. I'm going to go and send the communications to Oa, to the lanterns done through my ring, just to notify them that we'll need them in 7 days' time. 7 solar days' time. On Earth. For the team, and they're all going to be there. Rog? I'm pretty certain it's Rog.
Rog?
His trainer, the guy that trained
Rog,
him.
Yeah.
Rog.
I can't remember if it was Grog or Rog.
It's
I think
Rog.
it was Rog.
It took me a moment as well, but yeah. And then I've got my list as well, but that's on the way.
Okay. Are you heading anywhere?
Yeah, back to my apartment.
Okay, so it'll take you a bit of time to get back to Gotham.
Yeah, I'm going to fly. Do my thing.
A bit of thinking time. So you two are flying over the country in the Queen. It pilots itself, so you've got time to walk around, do what you want. It's going to take you maybe like an hour of travel to get there. Is there anything you want to do while you're on the Queen?
Yeah. What are you expecting when we get there?
Well, as bad as it sounds, I'm hoping there are bodies.
Yeah.
I'm under no illusion the Bumbleboy's alive. He would not have survived.
I want to bring their bodies back.
I'm aware, and that's why I suggested it. I know that.
I think we should move in slowly and scout the area first before getting out of this ship. Because if there's any sign of...
I can scout quickly.
Okay.
With this whole plan that we've got in place, do we not think people should know
Know what?
what's coming?
I
The
think-
general public are going to get caught up in this, and they deserve to know. This battle could destroy the entire universe like it has before.
The problem with the people knowing is there will be riots and they'll try and take things into their own hands. They'll end up killing each other.
Giving people a heads up to get to safety is better.
Well, as long as we can limit the fight to certain areas, if we can put that plan in place where there's less population, I'm pretty sure
We need to
These-
evacuate cities, send people to the country.
we can come up with something. I just don't think telling them that Superman is after them is a good idea.
No, but if Superman tells them to flee, they might.
That's true, but they'll see 2 of you. They'll see 6 Batmans.
It's nothing they haven't seen before.
I mean, there's only 2 Batmans.
Oh, there's...
The Red Hood and Damien are not Batman.
True.
And the second one they've never seen. It's just a black dude in a suit with a big red bat on his chest.
Yeah.
They don't know his name's Batman.
No.
I've seen what these people do to each other, especially in Gotham. I think
I'm under no illusion what Gotham's like.
Yeah.
Why are you not coming Gotham like that?
My Gotham was exactly the same.
I think we need to take it one step at a time. They're currently in Toronto. We know 2 of them are.
Yeah.
We don't know what they've caused there.
I've fought the Batman a few times.
But I meant with the population. I don't know what they've done there.
My hopes is this one doesn't have kryptonite, though. Or at least he shouldn't.
I don't think he would if he died without it on him. But if we can try and draw them out to a lesser populated place, I think that'll be a good start.
I'm going to ask you one more thing. Mm-hmm. And it's something I've noticed and I've compared from my universe. My lantern was Hal.
Yeah.
He's nothing like yours.
Because he's not Hal.
But your lantern has no will. I've witnessed him fight a few times now, and he is coming up short constantly. What's wrong with your lantern?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's what we need.
He
The
has
ring
no
chose
power.
him. The ring chose him for a reason. What the ring chose is what the ring chose.
I hope you're right.
He is a good man. In a way. Get rid of that bit.
You can say in a way.
I hope-
that would be interesting to probably.
I hope it doesn't come down to you needing his will to save you, because it might not work.
That's why we have you.
Let's hope he trusts me.
He doesn't trust anybody.
Then he'll never make a good lantern.
He doesn't need to be a good lantern. He just needs to survive long enough for us to sort this out.
I hope you're right. And I'll slink off to the back.
Imagine if you'd left the comm on. Dude, like, I'm right here.
So you feel the ship slow down. Could all passengers please exit the vehicle?
I'll stand up
And the
just...
door swings open. It does its little parting from the centre.
I'm going to take a look around. Stay here.
Yeah.
And I'll fly off.
Queen, go invisible. Please.
Oh, invisibility means quiet too, right?
That was too quiet.
Please, can you go invisible?
What do you want? It just does it.
That's a good point.
No, I want him to say that.
No, that is it. She did. He did.
Thank you.
Sound effects needed. Noted.
All the time.
So shall I have a scout around?
Yeah, go scout around. So as you get out, it is pretty much exactly how you left it. The corn is all bent over from where the wind just snapped.
Is there like crater
The
holes
stalks
where...
in it. Yeah,
obviously-
there's holes in it. The house is in ruin, like caved in from the middle.
Okay, so I'm just looking around.
Yeah, so give me your perception.
Perception. 20.
20. So you use X-ray vision. Everything you see a body in the house. You can see inside the Queen, and there is no one else in your vision that you can see here, nor can you hear anything.
Yeah, I mean, I knew Cyborg flew off, and
Yeah.
he's probably some distance away. I will attempt to retrieve or at least pull this body from this wreckage.
Yeah, so I'd say this is quite an easy task for you, getting the rubble off. It's a wooden house. It's not going to be strenuous work. And you start carefully just pulling chunks of furniture and floor and roof, appliances, everything has kind of fell into this middle pit.
Yeah.
And you surprisingly find the body is not that damaged. So
Okay.
your instinct would probably be the armor held up,
Okay.
but you can't hear a heartbeat.
I'll gently bring him out, and I'll just lay him down on the floor, and then I'll fly back to the ship.
So as you pick him up, the arms go limp and fall to the floor, and the head kind of rocks back.
He's still got his helmet on.
He's still got the
I'm
helmet.
going to remove his helmet.
And underneath is a mess.
Oh.
Like it is, on top of his normal scarred face it is dried blood. The nose is clearly broken. The jaw's clearly broken.
Okay, I'm going to put the helmet back on. I'm going to put the helmet back on simply because I'm like, that's not going to be what she needs to see. And I'll lay him down, and then I'll return to the ship. I'll fly in.
Is it all clear?
He's outside. I've pulled him from the house. So if you want to say goodbye, he's there.
Thank you. Then I'll make my way towards Bumblebee.
Yeah. So you walk out. The only thing you can hear is the wind going through the corns. And it's billowing. And if it weren't for where you were, it would be quite picturesque if you look in a certain few directions. Just the corn flailing in the wind, the big red barn.
Oh, you've got the cinematography of like over the barn.
Yeah.
And then the sun. That's
it
really
is
nice.
a sunny, bright day.
Oh, can the sun be setting? Oh, that'd be
Gentle
sick.
I'm
breeze.
just going to walk up to him and drop to my knees next to him, crying. And I want to grab his hand. I'm so sorry. I didn't want you to die. Thank you so much for fixing Queen. And I'm going to bring you home. And then, are you with me or are you back at the ship?
That's your moment.
Okay. I'm just going to keep looking at him and just do comms to you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help me get him to the ship, please?
Then I will just walk off the ship and walk up to him and pick him up.
Yeah, I know what he looks like. I don't need to... Like, as in, like, I saw him without a mask on previously. I know he's scarred and everything.
Yeah, don't take the helmet off.
No.
Where's the magic gurneys?
The hover gurneys.
Yeah, where's
There
the
is
hover
one
gurney?
in there.
Oh, we'll get the
No,
hover
it's
gurney.
not, it's
You
not
don't
a
have a
hover
hover
one.
gurney.
Oh,
No.
I thought it was a hover.
They
gurney.
belong to Batman.
That's too advanced tech.
Batman has them. You
Okay.
have the medical station.
I'll put him into the medical chamber so it can analyse him at least.
I want I want Queen to analyse him.
Okay.
Queen, can you check him over, please?
Yep. And you see the bars at the midsection kind of go over and connect in the middle, making like a half circle over his body. And the screen next to the medical station, everything looks broken. Like there isn't a bone that hasn't been snapped somewhere. You've got ligament damage, muscle is torn apart, broken jaw, broken nose. He's got a crack in the skull.
Is there anything you can do to fix him?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Anything.
I'm really sorry. There's a lot of things I can do. This is not one of them. This is nothing I can do. All I can say is I know how you're feeling. I lost my entire universe, which is something people seem to have overlooked when they judge me. I lost everything.
I'm sorry.
So I'm dealing with it. But I know how you feel.
Can you promise me something?
Of course.
After we're done in Toronto, I want to bury him there at his home so he's safe.
Of course. I was going to look for Cyborg, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's... There'll be nothing left.
No.
So I think it's time that I go and face Batman.
Can I check his pockets?
He doesn't have
Does
pockets.
he have anything?
You can try and get the armor off.
I don't
You can keep his helmet or his wings or something.
No, I
The
don't want
wings
to
were
keep anything.
snapped off.
Fucked. Okay.
I just wanted to see if he had anything on him that
Um,
would be...
If you spend a hero point, I'll allow him to have
Oh, for the love.
Some-
Give him a locket with a face in
some
it.
form of storage on his armor. Like, even if it's like a Batman-y style
Yeah, I want to do that.
belty bits, just
I
to
wanna
put
do
some
that. Pouch.
bits in. Yeah, some pouches. Thank you.
I
That's the word I'm
want-
looking for.
bum
I
bag.
want that, and I just want to see if he has any personal... Something that... Because I know he's a broken man.
Come on, Lee, ruin her.
It's not the first time she's
No, it's not.
So, yeah, give me a investigation then, because you won't know this armor.
I don't have investigation.
No, it's just a
Awareness.
basic.
There's perception.
Let's do perception then.
23.
A 23. So you find a pocket on each hip, just one. They're not that big, and they're not obvious pockets. They're seamless with the actual armor itself. You start poking around, and it just kind of slides out of the armor. Left or right?
Right.
Right. So the right pocket has a simple set of keys.
Okay.
There's 2 or 3 keys on it, and there is a keyring that looks like a laminated picture of a small bee on a flower, drawn by a child.
I'm going to put them back in his pocket.
Other side?
Yeah.
So the other side has 2 photos in, and one of them is of all of you when you were younger. You would have still been a teenager, and he wasn't much younger than you, maybe 4 or 5 years. And Rumble, but you're not in costumes or anything. It's like a selfie on a couch with popcorn.
Bowling night.
The other photo is of him and a young girl with bright red hair.
Right.
And by young, I mean maybe 11.
Right, okay.
You also know he wouldn't have been old enough to father this child, though.
Okay. I was thinking that.
No, he wouldn't have been old enough to... He would have been 11, 12 himself.
Oh, okay.
To be at the age to father this kid.
Right, okay. Okay. I'm going to put them back in his pocket as well. I think I want him to be buried with these things. They're clearly more personal to him than I would like to take. So, yeah, that's what I'll do. And I'll let the machine carry on doing its thing and head to the front cockpit bit. To Toronto.
As long as you're ready.
I don't think I'll ever be ready. But we need to get this done.
And we go.
On
We
our
fly
way.
off.
Yeah. The Queen kind of spins as it goes up, and you feel a gentle kind of pushback as it bolts.
Yeah.
Gotham.
Sweet. I've gone back to my apartment.
Yep.
Awesome. So, I'm going to get back to the apartment. I'm going to get all the data, all the information. It's going in folders and files. Those folders and files are going into I would say probably a carry case or something like that. And it's coming with me. The computers in the room are all having all their data downloaded onto storage folders. So, like, I forgot what they're called. One of the memory data banks, basically.
Hard drive.
Hard drive. That's what I was trying to think of. Onto hard drives, all of them being downloaded onto these things, and then I am instantly wiping all of the rest.
Okay.
And I'm getting rid of everything in there, including any signs that I've been in there. I'm going onto the system, wiping my stuff off of the Gotham directory. So all the information around my potential name and everything like that was on the tenancy for this place, that's all being wiped. I've got basically like a duffel bag for my actual clothes. Anything that I do have, there's not much. It's like one duffel bag, but that's it. All my cards, all my information being wiped. That's what I'm doing. I'm going back there. I'm going down to the garage. I'm grabbing my bike. I am boom tubing up to the station.
To the watchtower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Taking my bike.
So when you get on the watchtower, this place is active.
Good.
There's a lot of people you don't recognise
Good.
here. But they're clearly
Busy.
welcome because
Yeah.
the station hasn't warned or reacted.
Cool. That's fine. I'm just literally using boom tube to boom tube. And I'm doing the most inconspicuous job ever. So I'd like to spend my hero point to go unnoticed completely.
On the tower. Okay.
I want to just look like your regular average woman superhero. Nobody knows who the fuck I am.
So you go in as mirror. Yeah. I mean, a lantern would stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. My ring came off as soon as I came home. I've wiped everything. I want to cut my ties to the Gotham apartment I was in. Straight through into the pool, and then literally boom tube straight into the outskirts of Toronto.
Okay.
On my bike.
Yeah.
Let's go hunting.
Easily done. So, you two make it to Toronto.
Yep.
Where are you going?
Did Batman send us coordinates of where they was
No.
last seen? Right.
No.
I want Queen to
Do you know Rumble's also in...
Toronto. Yes,
Right.
I know.
I'm not aware of that.
Right, but... Right. Okay. Scratch everything I just said. Okay, I want to... As I go to press the button to figure out what's going on, I need to be really honest with you. Batman and Nightwing are not the only ones that are here. Rumble
Okay.
is here too.
See, I had a Rumble. That's easy to handle.
Can we please try not kill him? I know he's dangerous, but I really want to try and see if there's a way around these black rings.
He's just a man.
He's not just a man to me.
No, as in, he's just a man. Removing the ring from him. I think I can do that.
Okay. Can we please try that first?
Depending on who we find first. Might not even get a chance.
I'll get Queen to find where they were last spotted.
And I'm going to go and scout.
Okay.
So I leave the ship. Do the whole fall out of the bomb doors.
just as you're about to leave, I'll
Yeah.
comms each other if we find anything.
Of course. And then salute and drop out the back of the ship.
Yeah.
Right, I'll do to Queen. Queen, can you see when the last time any of the hostiles were spotted?
I can do that. I'll connect to the hive. And you see her just going like his emotions on his little face going to like thinking. You see him like looking side to side. The ship comes to a stop, and the door opens.
Do you know which one this was?
This is going to take me a minute. I'm going to grab a water or whatever it is you drink. And you see him just going back to his... like his eyebrows go down. And his little digital...
Whilst this is going on, can I say... Well, it's up to you, really, but I would say that the timings would probably be pretty similar, that we
You'd probably
turn
see
up,
the shit
fly over, yeah, you see. And I'd see him fall out of the bag, roll my eyes and be like, pretentious prick.
Right. Queen, talk to me if you find out which one this is, and I want you to take Bumbleboy to a safe location, outskirts of Toronto, go invisible, nowhere near here. I don't want a repeat of Nightwing.
Sorry, boss? Bumble who?
Bumbleboy, who we've got in the med bay.
That's Night. But I can do that.
Thank you. And I'll just jump out.
Yeah. And you walk into your apartment, the Hive, home base for all bees.
Aww.
And it's exactly how you left it. His tools are spread everywhere, and there are pieces of unfinished armor and bits and on a workbench in the middle.
Is his bike there?
It's not in the apartment. No, this is high up.
It's my bike.
That would be down.
Right, okay. I want to head down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's going to go scout in the city.
Yeah. So if this is where he dropped me off, because this is where they were seen, and Superman is looking as well, I think I need to be out there looking too.
Yeah. So why at this point then you both give me perceptions.
Am I going to get spotted by people?
Yes, a lot of people are going to see you. A bright blue
Yeah, I know.
Superman in the sky.
Yeah.
They'll celebrity moment would happen.
18.
An 18.
14.
14. So you... I imagine you just kind of go around and you're listening as well as looking, and you hear some distress calls from a few different people and pay attention to it, and it's like handbag nabbings and assault and bar
every
fights
day
and
shit.
stuff like that.
Whilst that's going on, because you're doing this at this moment, it seems quite accurate, I will be tuning my police scanner on my bike
To Toronto Police
to
Department.
Toronto Police.
Yeah.
So I'm getting the exact same feeds.
And you're doing this for a good maybe 15 minutes or so, driving around and flying around looking. You know how Rumble moved, where he moved, the dangerous parts of Toronto, and you're scouring through them until eventually you don't hear anything, but your bike just flips and you go flying. So give me an athletics check.
Is that
Agility. Sorry, I'm in D mode.
Fucking hell.
23.
23. Instinct kicks in for you. You tuck your body in, roll, and then kind of gather yourself and slide. The armor takes the impact. Nothing else comes at you. What do you want to do?
My bike's just been hit. I'm...
Yeah, you can give him the name of the street, or you can just send your coordinates and the earpiece will do the work.
I'll send you coordinates now.
Can I be tapped into this?
Yes. Yeah, it'll be a common feed.
That's it. What I'm going to do is get up and look around to see... Can I do a perception check?
Yeah,
See-
absolutely.
I'll whip over from an aerial view.
28.
28. So you look around and you look for like top of buildings and alleyways and
I want to see what
fire exits
if there was
and everything.
anything that hit my bike. Was there a dent? Was there a arrow? Was there something on my bike that could show me what possibly could have done this?
Let's get into that.
Oh, sorry.
And you don't see anybody around you at all. You stroll over to your bike cautiously, I imagine. In the front wheel are 2 carbon arrows, gold tipped.
I think it's Rumble. There's 2 arrows in my bike.
Question. Have you got this? While I keep looking?
I don't think I've got this.
Very well. And I'll down next to her.
I imagine like you hit a and then he just zooms in.
Yeah.
That was a bad idea.
So are you getting to street level?
No, I'm staying above.
Staying
I want to
above.
look from above.
Yeah. So give me another perception check.
16.
A 16. So on one of the lower rooftops, it must be 4 or 5 stories, you see a figure, not big, in a full black suit with a hood
I'm
and
just
a
gonna.
bow in their hand.
I'll go straight down to it. I want to catch this person off guard if I can, or have they already noticed me?
No, they haven't seen you. No.
I want to catch him off guard. I want to land behind him.
Yeah. So you land on the rooftop. Why don't you give me a perception check while you're up here?
22.
A 22. They haven't noticed you. And you, I imagine you fly so you don't make noise, just
Have they got
above
their
the
bow
floor.
in their hand drawn?
Yeah, they're like looking down and they've got an arrow ready.
Laser eyes on the bow.
Okay.
I want to
You
break
give me an
it while
attack
it's in
roll
his
then.
hands. Let me just check
For
my
your
laser
perception.
eyes.
For your perception. This isn't an adult.
Okay.
The height and
Okay.
build.
24.
Yeah, you absolutely just scorch the end of this.
No, he wanted the bow, not
oh,
the
the
arrow.
bow.
The bow.
Yeah, you.
I want to
you-
break the bow.
You hit the bow and it just cracks in half, like just melts through the middle until the wire gives in, and you see it kind of.
That's going to snap back into his
And you
face.
see it like fling back and drags the hood off with it. You see long red hair, and then she quickly turns around, and you can see about a 15-year-old girl who has confusion on her face. Superman?
I don't think you're RumbleBee, are you?
I'm hunting him. And she walks over to you and offers her hand.
Do you have another bow?
That wasn't my bow. And she like flicks her wrists, and out the back of them 2 little crossbows come out.
Okay,
Like-
good. This just sounds like Huntress.
A little bit.
Okay.
She's the little girl from the picture.
Yeah, but he didn't see
He
that.
I didn't
was.
see the picture.
I thought you were there with me.
Yeah,
I
but he
wasn't.
didn't
I
see
was
the
letting
picture.
you do you.
Oh.
Like, as you're, I don't want to stand over you while you're fumbling around from his pockets. I was just.
I'm guessing you're going to turn up.
Was I up and low? Was I the one she was
You're
pointing
I know
at?
she's
Yeah.
below on the streets.
So I was the one
Yeah.
she was pointing her bow at when you shot it.
You are wearing a version of Rumble
I
suit.
am.
You are.
You are. Come with me, and I'll offer my hand.
She extends hers.
I'll fly her down to the street
Yeah.
and drop her at your feet.
And she is instantly like crossbows are out and pointing at you.
You might want to take off your hood.
I have tits.
You're
She
in the
can
domino
see
mask.
You're in the
I'm
domino
not.
mask.
That doesn't cover
No, it
these.
doesn't. But you're wearing armor and you are athletic.
Oh, take the mask off.
And confusion on her face, and just looks at you.
This it's the new RumbleBee,
And
the one that inherited from
her
the old one.
crossbows kind of fold and go back into her.
I knew you used to be
armour.
Tawny. I'll just be like, this is Tawny.
And she runs up to you and offers her hand.
I thought she was going to hug you. Genuinely thought she was going to hug you.
I'm just gonna shake her hand. Are you the girl from Night's Pictures?
I'm Tawny.
Oh no!
And on that note, it's time for us to chuff off. If you got any questions or queries, you can go to our Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, How Not to Summon a Podcast, or you can go to our Discord, How Not to Summon a Podcast. Go check out our YouTube, where you can comment, like, and subscribe for all our latest episodes in video form. I've been your DM, Mr. Grayson.
The son of a bitch.
I've been Superman.
I've been Mirror Noir / Green Lantern. No, that's fine.
That's been RumbleBee. Ta-ra!
See you later.
Bye.
It's coming out my nose.
That's not the first time she said that.
No, it's not.
For justice so bright, apex strong and bold, mysteries unfold, stronger than we know, secrets never told. Evil runs away when they see our might, from dawn until dusk, champions in sight. New league we unite, heroes in the light, together we fight, for justice so bright. RumbleBee so smart, flies with all her might, brain and wings combined, keeping justice tight. New league we unite, heroes in the light, together we fight for justice so bright. Apex strong and bold, mysteries unfold, stronger than we know, secrets never told. Evil runs away when they see our might, from dawn until dusk, champions in sight. New league we unite, heroes in the light,